Hi everyone, thanks for watching this latest installment of vinyl finds of all kinds. And of course, these are items in my collection that I have that are not Beatles related, things I've recently acquired one way or another. And one way is some of these are gifts, gifts that I've received from other people out there, and I want to thank you very much, and you know who you are. And I just made a Beatles finds video, and I kind of talked about something regarding gifts that I'm going to have to repeat here at the start of this video, unfortunately. As of this particular video here of vinyl finds of all kinds, this will be the last time that I mention really the names of anybody who sends gifts my way, and I'll tell you why generally. Uh, while it's always nice to send a token of your appreciation to somebody, gifts are really a cool thing. I don't ask for them. However, I'm always honored when people decide to give me gifts. A lot of people write notes and they always tell me just thank you so much for your channel. I really enjoy watching it. And this is something I just wanted to kind of give back in appreciation. And that's really wonderful. And I thank you all. But there's always going to be some people out there that feel kind of, I don't know, jilted or upset with people getting gifts, or I don't know what their reasoning is. And because of that, after this particular installment of Vinyl Finds of All Kinds, I will no longer be naming the people who send me the gifts. You know, I'll still show gifts. I'll still say this I received as a gift, but I don't want to put people's personal names out there after this video for, certain reasons. So, I hope you'll be cool with that. And if anybody out there, wants to send gifts, I hope you're doing it mainly just to give a gift, not so much for the notoriety of it, because I can't give names out after this. So, sorry about that, folks. But, all right, let's start right out. This is a gift that I received, and this is a really excellent, excellent album. I played this. It's a double album, 2 record set. The Omega Man. From time to time, I talk about this movie soundtrack. It's one of my all-time personal favorite movies. It's certainly one of my favorite science fiction slash horror movies. And I grew up with this film. It's one of the first films I saw in the theater. And I love this soundtrack by Ron Grainer. I had it on CD for a number of years now, but I always wished it would come out on vinyl. And I said, yeah, that would be such a great item for Record Store Day or something like that. Why don't they put it out? Turns out it happened, but they put it out, as far as I know right now, only in England. So somebody in England was kind enough to send me this, and I thought it was really cool. So, let's see now here. Unfortunately, there seems to be a gatefold here, and because I don't want to take the shrink off, I can't show the gatefold. This is a numbered edition out of 1,000 records. Mine is number 404 out of 1,000. For anybody interested, I really wish I could look at the gatefold. Maybe eventually I'll take the shrink off, but for the moment I won't. Both records here are kind of identical looking. Now, I was told that some of these came in red vinyl, but mine is not red vinyl. It's standard black vinyl. And I played these both because it's one of my favorite soundtracks ever. It just sounded amazing. The quality was fantastic. Just as good as the CD, if not better. So thank you very much for that gift. Okay, now we're going to show Tom Gwennon. Tom Gwennon sent me a gift, and I've been getting into Johnny Cash recently. Hi, Tom, if you're watching this. And he sent me this really cool box set of Johnny Cash, the very best of Johnny Cash, the ultimate box set. And you can see how it looks there on the side and the back. And I've already played these, and they're really cool. I played these too. This, I like the way this slides too. Look at the design here. The front slides out like that, comes off. And you have inside, you have a couple of CDs, and another surprise, which is even more important in a way. Very best of Johnny Cash. Oh, I got them mixed up. No, this is the disc I played. I didn't play this one yet. There's the second disc. Just starting to get into Johnny. But the surprise that's in here, which I think is so amazing, is a book. Cash. Johnny Cash with Patrick Carr. It looks like a biography of Johnny Cash. Autobiography. course, there are photos in here too. So, thank you very much, Tom. Okay, and my friend Mark P. Hi, Mark. He sent me a bunch of stuff also related to Johnny Cash, but other stuff as well. We'll start with the Johnny Cash. This was a CD set, The Essential Johnny Cash, 1955 to 1983. Okay, a nice little CD box set. I hear the train a-coming. It's coming around the bend. I hear it. So it fits perfectly with this particular video. And nice booklet, too. You know, there's a big, I think it's a 63 CD box set out there that I may eventually get myself. And, you know, now that I'm getting really heavily into CDs again, I think I may wind up going and springing for that somewhere down the line. So thanks, Mark. Much appreciated. But wait a minute, we're not done with Mark yet. I'm sorry. Mark, we got more stuff. He also sent me these, which are CDRs, all Johnny Cash CDRs recorded. A whole slew of them. American recordings, various volumes, American recordings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And I haven't played these yet, but boy, this is going to be fun because I'm really getting into Johnny Cash. And these are great for the car. And as I say, I do most of my listening in the car. So now, I say thank you, Mark. And how about I do one more, Mark? Because I keep forgetting. We got more Mark. Go ahead with Chris Hodge. This is a single that Mark sent me also. We're on Our Way, Chris Hodge. Also on Apple, which I checked it out. So We're on Our Way is the A-side, and Super Soul is the B-side. Thanks, Mark. Now I say we're done with Mark's gifts. Okay, now to stuff that I picked up myself. First thing is this Jackson 5 cereal box record. Now, I've shown one of these in a very early video that I made. This is, used to have cereal boxes, and you could cut out the cardboard. See? And there's actually grooves on this. I call them cereal box records, like a record. You know, you buy your box of cereal and then cut it out off the box. There are 5 songs that are featured in this collection. You can get I Want You Back, this song. You get a song called I'll Bet You. You can get a song called Darling Dear. You can get a song called Maybe Tomorrow. I think, I'm not sure, but I think the last one of these I showed might have been Darling Dear. I'm not sure, but this one has ABC. That's my favorite track by the Jackson 5, #1. And this is an ABC record. So I'm happy to get that because the last one, it was cool to have the last one, but it wasn't ABC. So it wasn't as cool. Let's stick with the Michael Jackson theme right now. I picked this up. Now, this is the classic album Thriller, which I have not yet had. I was looking around for the perfect copy, looking for one that was in, you know, shrink wrap with a hype sticker, and I found it. But for me personally, there's an added bonus to this, and that's the fact that it says, includes the smash hits. You know, it says Billie Jean, Beat It, but it also says on the top, The Girl Is Mine with Paul McCartney. Now, I'm not wild about the song, that's not the point. But isn't that funny? Paul McCartney's name is on the sticker. And even though this is always said to be the best-selling album of all time, or if one of them, if not the one, Paul McCartney's still featured on it too. Isn't that ironic? So, I'm not saying that's the reason, far from it. Not the reason it was successful, but I thought that was cool with that hype sticker. So, you know, sometimes if you wait long enough and hold out, you get lucky. So that was a pretty good find. Okay, This is an interesting item. This is a 12-inch, I don't know what you call it. There are, but I call it an EP. There are three songs on side one and 4 songs on side two. It's on Paula Records. And the reason I got this is because I absolutely love, and you've heard this a million times, the song Judy in Disguise by John Fred and his Playboy Band. And apparently, side one of this, which I played already, had an amazing mix to it. I mean, just different enough that it really threw me. And I don't know, this seems to be vintage from the 60s, but I don't know what this is. Apparently, it says Indie Bowl Classic. One more time, I'll show her the top. Indie Bowl Classic, a mint print. And I'm not really sure what this is. I haven't looked it up. Would have been easy enough to look it up. But Judy in Disguise sounds, the word I don't use that often today, awesome. It's awesome, dude. Totally awesome. And all the songs on side one seem to have some, I think John Fred and his Playboys. It's usually John Fred and his Playboy Band. This time it says John Fred. So, first 3 songs, Judy in Disguise, Shirley, and Harlem Shuffle. I didn't realize the Harlem Shuffle was on here. But anyway, it says John Fred. So these must all be John Fred tracks. Side 2 says Joe Stampley and the Uniques. Has a bunch of songs on here. So, a couple of Christmas songs. Please be home. Please come home for Christmas. Version 1 and 2. All these things. How lucky can one man be? And there you go. So anyway, that was a good find. And as I say, I probably would have bought it. It was only $5. It was right. So what's $5 just to have Judy in Disguise on this? But I really was also impressed. As I say, that the mix was really cool on it. Now, the final thing I'm going to show here is a curio. I mean, I got this out of a dollar section. Somebody actually pointed it out to me. These kind of records, these command records, some people collect these. Sometimes you get good things on these command records, Phase 4 records. The gatefold isn't really much to look at. But the reason that I picked this up, it had a lot of interesting stuff on here. Dream Lover, Down by the Riverside, Hello Dolly, If I Had a Hammer, but among other things, they have the song Watermelon Man, the song Ya Ya, but among other things, it's got I Want to Hold Your Hand, and it also has And I Love Her. So you can see there the track on side 2, a couple of Beatles songs at the top, and they really sounded fun. And you know, I basically bought this for the Beatles connection. I'll probably put this in my Beatles collection. So that's it, folks. I thought it was really interesting to hear. I like getting different instrumentals and different kinds of presentations of Beatles tracks. So that's it, folks. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great day.